All right. It is a Thursday stream. I hope you guys had an excellent Thanksgiving. Let me know if I'm still messing with the how I do music. I've done it pretty much differently every single time. So let me know if the music is too loud. I forgot that I could turn it down for you guys, but let me know if the music's too loud. Or if it's too quiet, whatever. Or if you don't like the song. The music is, for the record, through the audio library on YouTube. That way I know I won't be copyright claim or have to deal with any of that nonsense. Oh, also Daisy might make an appearance. So you're just, oh, she's right in front of Daisy. I'm trying to stream here. Oh yeah, it's a bit, I think. Thing. I turned myself down and there we go. There we go. Turn it down a little bit. Okay, so the bot I'm working on, basically it's a fingertech beater bar, but I was only gonna make it out. I was gonna basically hand cut all and hand drill all of the body. But yeah, because I wanted to make this without using a 3D printer and without using a any laser cut parts or anything, or like fabricated out. But so I decided to go with the fingertech beater bar since that seemed to be the easiest to like get stuff to mount the weapon and to mount the motor itself. And then I was going to end up cutting the UHMW out. Pretty much, I was going to use just a handsaw and a drill. Just to sort of prove a point, even though obviously could do it the other way. Let me... Oh, I don't like that. Okay, so I'm going to start building stuff around... I went ahead and put all of the parts that I need into the assembly. Since apparently I didn't do good diligence when I added this step file, so it's not entered super well. I'm realizing it's okay. So mate this. I'm gonna mate everything around the beater bar itself. That's. I don't know if that's mostly because this is like the most defined part. I'm unsure of how symmetrical is end. Actually, normally if I made the part myself, or if I didn't just, or if I had done a better job of importing the step file, I would have just had planes on the beater bar, but that's not what's going on. Little menace. I want it parallel to the plane. That way it's going to be a little bit more obvious where the body needs to come. This way and use it. That is a choice as a hammer. I'm not sure if that's just if you're making just a random joke or if you're making fun of the fingertech beater bar. Because that just implying that it's so bad that it'd be better used as a hammer. How I want to do. Oh, now I don't. Oh, okay. I mean, that's a choice. I'm trying to keep this also stupid simple because I don't have like a fancy jigsaw or anything. So I literally am just bought like that $8 handsaw thing from Menards, and we're just gonna go at it. Yeah, I can imagine. Harbor Freight. Weirdly enough, I don't think I ever bought from Harbor Freight. But Menards is my local hardware place. Although I know there is a Harbor Freight where I'm at. So okay. So I was already planning on having this be oh shit. Before I do that, I was gonna do this in inches because the UHMW I bought is in inches. Oh, hand cut cutting board plastic. What are those typically made out of? Anyways, because like I could see it'd be pretty strong for like that might work for an ant weight, or at least some against some bots, but certainly because around the time I got started, I just had a 3D printer, and so I kind of just that was the default. But oh my god, I was struggling to. Quarter inch. Oh, this is not the. I never actually changed this. 1.5. It did explode. That's interesting. Oh, yeah, I can see why that would explode. What was the weapon on that? Was it just a wedge? I think we're gonna include for. We're gonna circle back to this. Quarter inches of thickness. I'm trying to remember the bolt. Not. Oh, it's because I didn't make. Sketch in inches. Hate it when. Oh, I can imagine. Oh, so I take it was a beetle then. Radius. Oh, so Yeah, even here in the Midwest, I feel like beetles have a very different level of competitiveness compared to the ants, because a lot of people that are making ants are a lot of the first time people are building ants, while the people that know what they're doing decide to build beetles. So like there's a big difference here between ants and beetles as far as competitiveness. Granted, obviously there are still really good beetles in the Midwest, but it's most of the bad bots are there's more bad ants than bad beetles, but I would say on the top end it's about the same, obviously. But yeah, these days I couldn't imagine trying to go to NHRL as for like my first event. Sounds like it'd be brutal. Oh yeah, I definitely did my fair share of screwing up with my ant. That was one nice thing about making a 3D printed robot, is iteration is so much faster. Debating if that's enough, because that's only be a 1/4 of an inch between material. Just debating how much material I need, because I was going to use a separate piece going up and down. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, so you didn't... I recognize the name Tom Farkas, but I just can't remember which bot's yours. Yeah, because finals is in 2 days for NHL. I'll definitely be tuning in. And hopefully next year I'll be able to actually go to NHRL. But actually, I think positively hysterical in front. That can't forget positively hysterical. So you're bringing both those bots for some freestyle fights, or just one of them? I guess this... I really need to add some color to my motor. Like, because how playing with things. Song going so hard. It will probably be oriented up and down, I'm guessing. Do I? I mean, it with how little space I have towards the back. Maybe? I think that actually might make more sense. fully defined. I'm buying foam wheels for this. For now, I'm just going to make a dummy wheel. Use the laziest way possible. Oh yeah, I left a sketch. Yeah, making a wheel so I can actually check where everything is, but I don't exactly plan on I'm not gonna flesh it out and make it look like an actual wheel. Huge dummy wheel. I do want to change this color, the color of this though, so it actually looks like something else. Otherwise, everything's gonna look the same. Yeah, I mean, I learned SolidWorks when I was in college, and once I found out that I could like use it for $100 a year or whatever. I think it's cheaper now, but yeah, it's what I learned in school as an engineer, so I just sort of stuck with it. I can see why, you know, Fusion makes more sense if you didn't start as an engineer. Although, yeah, I don't know what your day job is, but I tried to use Fusion 360 for a bit, because it was free, and I ended up getting frustrated and went to SolidWorks. But that's also because I knew SolidWorks, so it's hard to say which is actually easier to learn. Get angry at me if it actually know what we're gonna do. We're just gonna mirror this. Yeah. I mean, it's never too late to learn new things. I got into this sport at 31. Was I 31? No, I was 31 when I started, so a little over a year ago. Nothing wrong with... Oh yeah, I mean, obviously this bot is going to be a lot wider than it currently is, because... Or not wider, longer. And we're adding the front right now, just so I can sort of gauge sizes. But yeah, I managed to get my hands on some yellow UHMW, so we'll see if that causes me any problems. But. But yeah, I think it'll look cool. I didn't realize that yellow UHMW was a thing until I saw it at like US Plastics. God damn it, it keeps... That's what I get for setting my default to meters, which is fine 90% of the time. Yeah, me neither. Apparently US Plastics has it in yellow. Although they only sell it in like 5 foot lengths. So yeah, that should be enough. I do not like this. With 3 inches the right number? Close enough. 3.1 puts me... Yeah, we'll do 3 inches that way. I guess I could specify the material. This is not actually the yellow, I just had a yellow. Although I thought I put because for some reason they don't have UHMW on here, but yeah, UHMW. Yeah, it might be brittle because obviously I'm assuming they dyed it, so there's a good chance that. Like this is I don't know, will that battery fit the way I think it will? Okay. Will fit. Fine. Actually, no, that's not fine. I need to adjust that mate to make it going the other way. But yeah, if it being yellow makes it more brittle, I'll find out the hard way, I guess. Save, I guess. That's not what I wanted to. Yeah, I lazily catted this pulley. Just to sort of... I'm not fabricating it. Yeah, I mean, this is already gonna be a knot. Be kind of a sketchy bat. I need to do... Forgot to actually do the math this for the pulley. To see how far away this needs to be. Think I would have done this ahead of time. fully built calculator. Find the 1 pound beater. This is 26T. We got 15T. And then how long is our belt rather? 50. Okay, our center to distance is 2.02 inches. What we're gonna do did I really add this as a step file? Yeah, I don't necessarily have high hopes for this robot, but that. Actually, I could probably just, since this is the axis, could just be the front top planes. Up this bad boy. Add a front top planes. Axis. And a mate between the two axes. That's there. Every other night at work is quiet, and of course, that's naturally how that works. It's like they know. I'm trying to remember. I couldn't find CAD of the the motor mount that comes with it, so I have to bust out the calipers. I'm gonna build it in the assembly. New part. Yeah. Okay, so this is the fingertip beater bar mount that I need. CAD. And then we're going to just do it. Not helping right now. All up in my way. Ah, flippy flop. I don't think I've seen that one. Do not rub against the microphone. They don't need to. They don't need that. You don't. She is standing right in front of this. There we go. Okay. Now she's rubbing against my screen. So the top. This one we can do in millimeters, I guess. The height of it. Yeah. Actually, is this in inches? I don't think this appears to be accurate in either inches nor. .8. Oh, let's not step on the volume button on the keyboard. Just in the way. Oh, I just muted everything. There we go. That's not what I have to delete that. Try to get a width in here. Seven. Oh, it's driven by two different people. One person has. Oh, that sounds like a nightmare to drive. That's like some mad scientist like stuff. I'll add holes at a later date. I already have the. Is this? Okay. What I didn't think about is I can't move this. This is. We're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to create a subassembly. Forgot to. Probably makes more sense if these two aren't a subassembly. Nope. Ah, interesting. Okay, that actually worked. Is there enough room? I guess that's technically enough room, but it's a Boolean. Really basically pushing right up against it, but be fine. Oh, that's a bold strategy. I couldn't imagine trying to make a robot in one day. Like on that sounds way too stressful for me. I have to plan things out entirely too much. Maybe I planned for the wrong battery because I'm gonna have to make the bot a little bit longer because it's not gonna just fit in there. I don't think it's no. This bot is not. Because if I yeah, maybe I shouldn't have gotten with the long boy. Because there was another battery I was looking at. 55 millimeters is the longest dimension on this one. Just to tape it to the back and it'd be fine. I mean, that's yeah. There's already a lot of duct tape that goes into my bots. I couldn't imagine just if I had to make it on site, there'd be even more duct tape involved. Yeah, obviously this needs to be longer than it is. Good. Why are you like this? Daisy's all up in the way. 5 inches long? Yeah, I could just make it. I feel like that's making it a little bit long. We'll see it. What that does. 5 inches might be more than we need. Oh no, Daisy, don't step on the keyboard. Menace. Oh. Gonna like end the stream or something by stepping on the keyboard. What? Oh god, I need to get rid of this. Okay. I have no clue which. Okay, this is too many inches. Also, that looks long as hell anyways. That looks too long. Slice off maybe half an inch. Nope. Ah! This is what happens when Alyssa's not. He wants my attention. Mostly just figuring out how the heck this battery's gonna. Oh, nope. But yeah. I don't know if I just want everything just butted up against each other like that. I just feel like that's gonna give me trouble at some point. Just because yeah. Because the wires have to, damn it. Because the wires have to come out right. I mean, that might work. Knock over. Because I don't think this is quite... quite enough that it's... I don't know if it's quite small enough that I could get away with having it be beneath the motors. It did leave a lot of space. This is kind of a tall robot. Did this. Yeah, it's not going to fit underneath there. I mean, closer than you would think. There's another battery that is the same, similar size, but different dimensions. No. That would technically fit underneath those batteries. Would it in practice? I'm not sure. Hello there, King Pie Games. Yeah, I think I might be able to still fit it in some way. I'm just trying to figure out how to fit the battery in this thing. Actually, now that that's not going to work because there has to be something here. Forget. I should probably have it back. Yeah, the bot I'm working on, this is meant to be completely cut out of UHMW. The body is supposed to be cut out of UHMW by hand. It is a pretty standard egg beater. The only thing special about it is I'm making it by hand. So it's going to be it's going to be extra square. Yeah, because not all of my robots can be as complicated as Hood Egg. This is a 1 pound. There's a lot of 1 pound, and actually now there's both 1 pound and 3 pound events near me, but 1 pound robots are so much cheaper that I like doing them more. My girlfriend will probably be the one driving this one since I'm not really it's not really my style. Damn it, I gotta do this. Although this one will be a robot, I should. Damn it, Nathan. You keep knocking over the microphone. Little menace. What do you have to say for yourself? Just try to grab the mic. New driver? I guess she's technically driven before. She drove a plastic ant at an event before, but. But yeah, I'm also kind of doing this just so I can get some experience making stuff by hand and not just relying on my 3D printer. and kind of showing other people what I do, so other people can do make robots that are custom out of stuff other than like 3D printers. If I want to move the motors at all, but this should be plenty of room actually. This might almost be more room than I need, but I'm not sure if I'm familiar with your robots. I'm not familiar with robots, any of the robots you've made, but yeah, I kind of realized partway through this project, that a lot of people already make things by hand, but I kind of felt the need to kind of get out of the mindset of just 3D printing and everything if I'm going to make videos about combat robotics. I want to be a man of the people. This is going to be a nightmare. I already know once I actually make this thing, I'm going to be like, how the heck is this battery fit in here? Currently, right now, it's going to sit underneath the motors, but I'm not sure if that's going to work in practice. Actually, now that I'm thinking about how dumb that is, how am I going to get this in here? The battery. That's not going to work. Yeah, because when I started combat robotics, I had a 3D printer, so I pretty much was like, oh, I'll just make 3D print everything. Which is essentially why Bigfoot is the way Bigfoot is because I just was like, oh, I have a 3D printer, so I'm just going to 3D print everything. Actually. No. You menace. Full menace. Looking at batteries. Check something. Do I have this other battery that I'm looking at? I have so many just random stuff. 850 milliamps. Right. Another. The frick was I using an 850 milliamp battery? Yeah. I was debating whether to use carbon fiber or polycarbonate for this, for the top plates. I think carbon fiber would be the right thing to do. I think polycarb would be easier to cut. But yeah, the thing is when I make so many things 3D printed, I make them such wonky shapes that oftentimes it's not feasible for me to end up cutting them by hand, because unless I had like a laser cutter. Tegris, yeah. Is that stuff expensive? Not used Tegris. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to make this like a 1/4 inch longer. Or I'll just fit the battery in like that. Just at an oblong angle. I mean, that works. All I need else, the only other thing I need to fit in there, everything will fit like that. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I wasn't sure how easily available that Tegris is. Nope. Damn it. You menace. Okay, I need to add holes to things. Are these holes the same on each side? Sorry, I gotta measure something. Millimeters. My God, Daisy, I'm gonna lose it. She just keeps stop knocking the microphone over. $15 for, oh, that's surprisingly affordable compared to a lot of materials for 12 by 12 sheet. Daisy. I have to hold you down. Oh my God. 12 by 12 inch. It's a foot by foot. Or yeah. Kind of interesting. Yeah, NHRL definitely has its own meta going on there. Daisy, you know why I'm holding you. Three. Yeah, that's one thing I'm not excited about when going to NHRL is having to worry about flamethrowers. like a completely different thing to have to worry about compared to every other robot. I can't I feel like I don't want to be responsible if someone else makes a flamethrower in their house. Because I feel like if flamethrowers get too popular, someone is going to burn their house down. Guarantee it. It's only a matter of time. If you burn your house down, it's not my fault. Can't say I didn't warn you. That's what I was surprised. I think it was like an exhibition or something where at NHRL they had a what am I thinking? Not a airbag. I was surprised when they had an airbag because of how it works. It's like a low explosive in order to do that. I'm like, since when do they allow that sort of thing? I think they've since walked that back. The whole like, but I think okay. Okay, so now we need to make a bunch of 1/4-inch holes. Or 1/8-inch holes. Oh, fire pods through safety. Yeah, I know that they definitely have extra standards for flamethrowers and stuff. Oh, I have to actually start a sketch in order to be able to convert it into it. Cat aided design. Aided is a strong word. Whatever the opposite of aided is what's going on here. It's just hitting everything. How you never are curious about what's up there, but now you're suddenly curious about what's up there. Damn it. Cat. This entire stream is just gonna be me yelling at my cat. I have a plan for that. That is true. If I don't do anything else, it will hit the ground. I did account for that though. Just you wait. Because what I was going to do is I was going to have a second piece going up and down right there. Remote control wood planer. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, I'm doing a separate piece because since I don't have a quick and easy, I was gonna use these mounting holes for that. Equal. There we go. Here, entities. But yeah, I need to not forget that part. That is still a good reminder, because if I forgot to add that feature, that'd be awkward. Yeah, I do need to make sure I add that feature though. Assembly. B1. What am I doing? Uprights, we'll call them. I do not want an exclamation point there. Okay. Should save everything. But yeah, I'm not trying to. Nope, I do that. I want to edit this. Sketch. But yeah, essentially it's going to be a whole separate part. I mean, yeah, we'll see if this ends up. This should be no. God damn it. I've done this with literally every single part where I've started the sketch and then realized it should be in inches. This is an ant. This is, yeah, a simple finger tech beater bar. Oh, what the frick did I just do? Maybe I didn't need it. I may need to adjust something. Didn't realize, yeah, I forgot that an inch and a half is a lot bigger than I thought. Because the original idea was going to be the same width of all this, but I realized 1.5 inches is a lot for this feature. But yeah, then essentially 2 inches there. Does this end up looking at all the way I envision it? What weapon? I'm just using the D2822. The I believe the one that the finger tech beater bar kit comes with, which I believe is 1100 kV, which is kind of small to be honest, but yeah, it's just a 2822 with 1100 kV. Oh god, this is gonna be an ugly robot. We think. I just cut it in half, 0.75. Then there's not enough material on the sides, probably. But yeah, I'm trying to use some sort of upright here. If I do that, if I cut it in half, that's gonna end up with issues where that hole is too small. I could use a different size of UHMW, but I don't really want to use a different size because I would rather, because I bought so much. This size, 1.5 inches. I actually just cut it again, but yeah, let's do 1 inch. Or that's not what I want to change. We'll try 1 inch. What screws? I was gonna use some like wood screws and see how that works. Like 1/4 inch wood, or not 1/4 inch, 1/8 inch wood screws. Because I'm sort of purposely not trying to not have to order too many things from like online, from like McMaster-Carr and stuff. Even though normally I order just everything on McMaster-Carr. The whole point of this one is to sort of be a lot easier for people to recreate what I'm doing. At least in theory. I'm not sure how good wood screws are going to work with UHMW, but only one way to find out. Probably not. It's about 1/4 inch right now. I was considering adding more, because if we go to that sketch, I've been sort of just flying by the seat of my pants right now. But currently, from the center, that's 0.3125, so it's about 1/4 inch. It feels like not enough. I can easily add more. I think I'll make this 1/2 inch. Whoops. I made the whole robot smaller. Whoops, that's not what the... Yeah. It also depends on how you're using it with stuff like that, you know? 6.25. But yeah. Because I know I used them on my Beetle, but that's going into UHMW, or not, that's going into TPU, not UHMW. So it's kind of hard to compare the two. Oh, that moved. Oh, there was a whole. I think we're gonna have to move this because this is from the end. Oh my gosh. You know what? I should have measured a lot of these things from the origin, and I wouldn't have to be redoing that. Sometimes, but yeah, I think we're gonna end up cutting 1/2 inch and then doing inch. But yeah, I want to do something like this. That way, I only have to. I'm not having to like cut into the sides, because I'm using that way using a handsaw. Because I'm using a handsaw to do it. But I'm debating what I want to do as far as like forks go and stuff. Because like, obviously it'll win a couple fights without forks, but there'll be certain... I want at least something that vaguely looks like a fork on here. Because I was thinking about using some of the little extra UHMW to like go underneath here, like have another hole here. Because I imagine this is going to have extra weight to work with. It's like, I know the weight's going to be way off. But most of these purchase parts, the weight is what it is, and the UHMW is the correct. Because I don't think, and I haven't added screws yet, but I mean, we haven't added screws yet. I was also considering adding wheel guards. And by wheel guards, I mean another piece of UHMW coming off of it there. I think I'm going to figure out how I'm going to add. I need to add top plate. Oh, that's a thing that I was thinking of. Not that I just now was thinking of a top plate. Back on. The dimensions of the top plate. Did I accidentally just have this? Mate this here and here. What are my width dimensions currently? Because the width isn't going to change it from here. Driven. But 4 inches. I'm thinking, what I was thinking is that I would try to make it so at least one of the dimensions is like an even inch, like an integer. That way I can have it so I can order like a length of, say, polycarbonate or something, then cut it from there. That's close to 1 inch. This go here. That ends up being, and that comes about at 3 1/4. It'd be such a goofy bat. I'm a dumbass. I just made a random sketch. Didn't actually add a component. Nope, not what I want to do. New part. I really need to curate this music. I don't know if this is the vibe. Top? Well, the top and bottom are, I think, going to be identical. I don't see a reason they wouldn't be. Remind me that I need to modify them. Yeah, I've been using brushless on more on Kodak. I want to move Bigfoot over to brushless. But yeah, this is meant to be as simple and easy to build as possible. God damn it, Daisy. Surprised the other cats haven't come down here. They like 2 millimeters. I don't know what the thickness will actually be, but actually do 3 millimeters because I think it's, there's a good chance I do like 1/8 of an inch for the top. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to finish it today, even though this is a pretty simple robot. But yeah, I might end up finishing it up next week. Even though, like, I basically catted most of this tonight, I just need to add holes to things, but... I need to change something up. Materials, what material? Carbon fiber an option? I don't know if carbon fiber is an option in SolidWorks. Other non-metals. I didn't think it would be actually. Oh, carbon fibers. I don't know which is more applicable to what I'd actually end up using. We'll say that. I'm gonna assume I'm gonna use carbon fiber, but I might end up using polycarbonate. But yeah, polycarbonate's probably the right move. Yeah, if I do carbon fiber, I might end up going less thickness than if I did carbonate. But I'm thinking how weird it is how yellow this bolt is, but I need to make my UHMW yellower. But this should be relatively easy to make in theory. In practice, I guess we'll see. I think yeah, next week I'm probably gonna finish up pretty soon. Next week I'll add the holes for the top, and I'll add whatever forks and wheel guards and stuff, and then I'll add screws so I can get a weight estimate. I think between now and then I'm gonna look at what screws I'll end up getting, but over the next week. But with that said, I'll see you guys, I think, next week. I plan on streaming. I'll probably finish this up. I don't know what I'll do if I end up finishing it earlier than I expect. And that's it. Yeah, I'll see you guys next week. And if I end up finishing this one, I may end up... once I finish this bot, they'll probably start working on the next bot, which might be Bigfoot or it might be a new bot. I haven't decided yet, but... thanks for tuning in.